Hallo Deutschlerner! Do you ever find yourself stuck in a writing maze where every German sentence feels like a linguistic puzzle gone wrong? You pour your thoughts onto paper, but instead of eloquence, it's a parade of errors. Frustration kicks in as each attempt feels like a linguistic treadmill. Lots of effort, but no forward momentum. Fear not, today I am unraveling the secrets to break free from the stagnation, turn your German writing into a fluid, expressive masterpiece. Let's transform that writing roadblock into a scenic Autobahn ride to German language success. Today I am sharing my personal 5-step process that will help you not only transform your writing, but also supercharge your German learning. Get ready to unleash your creativity, embrace the power of technology, and even team up with an AI language wizard to take your German writing to the next level. Stay tuned for a journey that will not only boost your confidence, but also make your words dance on paper. Let's dive into the secrets of becoming a German writing master. Step number 1. Start by just sitting with a pencil and paper and writing as much as you possibly can about whatever topic you choose for that day. Write for 15 minutes non-stop. Don't worry about grammar or punctuation or any of those details. You don't have to get every detail right, and in fact, you should not be paying attention to those details at all. Just mind dump onto the page. The point here is trying to get as much on the paper as possible in the 15 minutes that you've given yourself. Spelling, punctuation, grammar, and all of the little things that your German teacher complains about, none of it matters for this step. Just write. Start writing, don't stop until the timer is up. When you're done, your hand should hurt because you've been writing so much and so fast. Step 2 is to take this brain dump that you just did and put it into a word processor. Type what you wrote into Microsoft Word or Google Docs or whatever it is that you use to write things on a computer. Both Microsoft Word and Google Docs have the ability to spell check and grammar check in German. While you're typing, make a note of anything that the program changes about your writing. Did it autocorrect something for you? Did it underline it in blue or in red? What did it change and why? What does this tell you about the things that you wrote? Step number 3, once you have corrected any mistakes that your word processor caught, it's time to copy and paste your text into your old friend ChatGPT. Add the following text to the top of the prompt. You are my German professor. The following text is an essay I submitted to your class. Read it and give feedback about it. Correct any grammar mistakes and tell me not only what was wrong, but why it was wrong and what the grammatical topic is called, so I can research it in more depth and correct these mistakes in the future. If you want the feedback to be in English, you might want to add a little line about that in the prompt. Step number 4 is to go back to your word processor and change anything that ChatGPT told you was incorrect. Fix those things and make a note of any reoccurring issues that you've come up with. Is there something that you continually do over and over again? Find out what that topic is called and either try and do some research of your own on it, or if you have a German teacher that you can ask them for extra help understanding those topics that continually give you trouble. Step number 5, we're going to go back to your ChatGPT, and this time we're going to copy the corrected and updated version into ChatGPT. This time, add the following prompt to the top. You are my copy editor. I need you to take this rough draft and punch it up a bit. It needs to sound professional, but also upbeat. Keep the general language level the same, but make the essay more interesting and entertaining. Please explain any changes that you make. If you told it to write the response from earlier in English, you might have to remind ChatGPT that you want it to be in German for the essay part of it. Sometimes leaving out little details like this can confuse it. I like to think of ChatGPT as a kind of hyper-intelligent 10-year-old with ADHD. It can answer almost all of your questions, but you have to be super specific and you have to make sure that it's actually paying attention to you whenever you're saying stuff. Otherwise, it just kind of goes off on its own little tangent. So you have to repeat yourself a lot. Now take a look at your upgraded German essay. It's got your style, but with a touch of AI magic. When you dive into your next German writing session, just remember the ChatGPT tips that I've given you here to make sure that everything goes smoothly and sharply. If you're teaching yourself German and relying on online tools to do so, here's a game plan. Do this writing exercise 2 or 3 times a week. You'll be surprised how quickly your German writing game levels up. If you're in an actual course, do not use ChatGPT to write your papers for you. Don't use the second prompt that I used for ChatGPT with your own writing whenever you're trying to submit something for an actual grade. Trust me, your German teacher will notice the difference between you and you plus ChatGPT. Please be careful that you don't cross over that line of academic dishonesty. You want to make sure that the work is still yours, but you want to make sure that you also are fixing any grammar errors so that you know what you're doing is wrong so that you can fix it in the future. Again, this is about improving your German level, not about improving your ChatGPT skills. And hey, if you're looking to improve your German reading skills, click over here. I'm sharing 3 of the most common blunders that German learners face when diving into reading. Missing this video might mean that you're making those same mistakes yourself. Check it out, and I'll see you over there.